What is going on, governors? Chisgule here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. We've got the Karuak Ceremony to rock today, the Wheel of Fortune, and this weird migration update. Let's jump right into the war room. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, a sponsored content creator for Rise of Kingdoms. What a day. What a time to be a governor in this world. Hope you're all doing well. Let's say hello to our members and moderators. Huge thank you to KL Squared, Will, Pascal, and Lil Vino, Tedster. We don't normally stream at this time. Murius, good to see you. We don't normally stream at this time, but you know, we're going to do 2 streams today. We're going to do one now. We're going to do one later today with the Ancient Ruins and Altar of Darkness. Altar of Darkness, just Ancient Ruins. Just Ancient Ruins. Should be a lot of fun. Hey there, Frozen and Carl as well. Good to see you both. Brandon, what's good? Also, a huge thank you to our legendary guard. Their portraits you see on the wall. Double stream, that's right. 2 for the price of 1. It's a little early for me, just rolled out of bed, but let's jump in a game and get this started, shall we? Here we are. Our marchers have made our way up here. We're going to do Karuak Ceremony. This is the restart project. My preference would be if the Alliance leadership avoided cursing, but at least they left a letter out. And so here we are. I'll just move that marker off screen. We'll just go slightly off screen from it. Or did it disappear? Oh, maybe they're watching. Thanks for removing that. How's it going? You know, I mean, it's funny. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Whoa. Let's send a march over here. You know, it's funny. The cursing, it's like, it's such a normal thing in games, but it's so not normal for the world. Literally, I asked some folks to change their savage names, and oh, YouTube noticed. Thoughts on the migration system? We will talk about the migration system very soon. We got a lot to talk about. Let's see here. I brought a lot of marches. I should have brought some 50k marches. Oops. Also, do I have AP? I spent it all earlier. We better just make sure. Pop a couple of these. Reminder that the Karuak Ceremony does require some AP. Cav or leadership commanders next? I don't know what it's going to be. I would assume Cavs. Yeah, this migration update is... it's something. I don't know what it accomplishes. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish. I wish I understood. Oh. Looks like we're going for it. Wow, that drops so fast. I got like 1 hit on that. Dude, I haven't even done that boss on this account. I say this a bunch, where, like, look, like, you could get more value free to play than I get spending on this account, I think. I really think you can. Because I miss all these events. I miss all the events, pretty much, on this account. Does the Joan buff work on cities? Not to my knowledge. Don't use Richard on Garrison? Oh, yeah, you watch my last Imprison video. Watch my last Imprison video if you want to see that. Richard on Garrison. Yeah, I mean, In a single Attila Takeda rally, I took 2.7 million troops off of a player. And just think about that for a second. It was a 90 million power player. I took 2.7 million troops off them. One rally. One. Karuak Anthem KVK. But one rally. Migration update doesn't fix anything? Yeah, I don't know what they're addressing. All right. Next boss. Does it show? Oh, we're regrouping over there. All right. So the problem is we've got an officer who's trying to summon the boss right now. And when they try to summon the boss, every time they push the button, if they're... okay, the way this works is you push the button to summon the boss, and the game will pick a spot. And it's like, here. And if there's a march there, then the game's like, oh, I can't, it's full. Did everybody... Oh, yeah. And so you just keep spamming the button until it picks a spot where there's actually nobody there, and then it'll spawn the boss in. But you can theoretically have so many marches around a city that it won't spawn anything. Who do I think is the strongest commander in Rock? I mean, Esong is the jam. Esong is the jam. I'm AoE barb farming in Heroic Anthem KVK. And I'm pulling down, on some days, like a full legendary material worth of materials from barbs. That's a lot of barb farming. But, like, you could use a commander other than Esong. But, like, Richard Esong, so good for that. So good. I'll show you. I'll show you my honor in Heroic Anthem. It's ridiculous. Last I looked, I'm 5th for honor in Heroic Anthem KVK. And I do not have that many action points. A decent amount, but like half of what it normally takes to push top 20. I do like these markers, by the way. This marker I think is really cool. These arrows are great. Arrows are life. They just make it so easy to understand. We haven't talked about... Oh, everybody's going. Charge. Ah! I don't even see what... Where are they going? Where's the boss? It hasn't spawned for me. Oh, there it is. Holy jeez. Wow. Okay. Uh-oh, somebody hit it. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna hit it. Uh-oh. I'm not hitting it. I bet lots of people will. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I hit it or do I not hit it? It's at half health. I can't see its health because of all the emojis. Uh-oh. The emojis make it impossible to see what to do. We're reaching a point where if I don't tap it, I don't get any rewards. I don't know. It's at like 40%. I can be patient on this. The good news is, if you want to see who hit it first, you could go watch the VOD of the live stream and figure it out. I got it all live, baby. Steady. Nice. Oh my gosh. Everybody stopped. I'm actually impressed. To reverse that train is really hard. Like, trains don't go in reverse. They just go forward, right? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how you stop that. Wow. Look at that. We actually reset it. That's incredible. I can't believe that that actually reset. I would have thought for sure there was no way that was going to happen. Look at that. Okay. Cool. The best way that we found for doing this, by the way, for what it's worth. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll go over here. The best way that we found for signaling for everybody to go at the same time is, like, let's say, you know, I think Hell's Gate is the officer here. Hell's Gate should, from their city, use the charge emoji. Or, I guess, emote. That's what they should do. From their city. Not from the field, from their city. And then everybody will know, oh, okay, like, in-game. Boom, he said charge from his city. Okay, well, there's a charge emoji. Oh, okay, everybody's going. Seems like now's the time. Get those rewards, baby! Oh, I forgot to announce the stream on my Discord. That's a good point, Cortex. That's a good point. Man, told you I just woke up. All right, hold on. Let's move over here. Let's make a quick announcement, shall we? Content alert. All right. I'll let the thumbnail do the talking. Boom. Yeah, I totally forgot. Alright, there we go. We're waiting for the next boss to spawn in anyways. Yeah, we'll explain the new immigration system today. We'll spin the Cyrus Wheel. And then we got more Karuak on our farm. We got to take the farm all the way up to max level on Karuak. The new immigration changes are certainly weird. Like, I honestly don't know what they're trying to accomplish. My best guess is that they're just trying to make sure there's enough people that want to play Light and Darkness KVK. That they can still, like, get a good group going for that. But then, if that's really what they're doing, which I don't know that it is, but if it is, like, you're gonna change migration to make sure that people stay for a KVK they don't want to do? I don't know. I gotta think about it. We'll talk about it. We'll look at the rules together. Figure it out. I mean, in my estimation, this is just my opinion. Where are these bosses at, yo? In my estimation, the real... How do I want to say this? The thing that is potentially harmful to a new player experience is when a really experienced player migrates back to a really young kingdom. If there's any one migration that I think should be blocked, it would be a player like me going to a really young kingdom. Right? That's the thing that's like, why would you allow that? If I were controlling the migration rules, which I don't, but if I was, the migration rules would basically be something like, you can always migrate to a kingdom older than your own, but that there are heavy constraints on migrating to a kingdom younger than your own. Right. Right. And the obvious thing to point to, with no disrespect at all intended, at all. I'm a huge fan of Dragothian, right? But they took a super powerful group of very experienced players, went to a super young kingdom. Man, I would not want to be one of those young kingdoms that has no clue what they're doing battling against them. Because they're just guaranteed to get wrecked, right? Guaranteed to get wrecked. So, you know, is that the best new player experience? I don't know. Probably not. So I would kind of protect the sanctity of the new player experience up through some amount of time. Obviously, you still want to allow as much sort of flexibility for migration as possible. And again, people are going to misinterpret what I said. I'm a big fan. Okay, Dragothian and I get along really well. And I think that the move they made, bringing a huge group of super powerful players to Kingdom 916, I mean, the rules don't stop them. It makes them all super powerful. Yeah, it makes a ton of sense. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not against the rules. And they're all super strong. Yeah. Why not? Why would you not do it? So that's why people migrate to younger kingdoms, by the way. I mean, it makes a ton of sense. Move over. Am I over here? Oh, they definitely care about new players. They do. They definitely do. But I just think it feels extremely unfair. Like, the thing I would have never allowed if I were the developer of this game, which I'm not, but the thing I would have never, ever allowed is for a kingdom to be in a KVK against another kingdom or against other players that have access to commanders that your kingdom doesn't have access to. That, to me, feels not cool, right? As a new player in the game, right, like, I should not have to battle against Attila Takeda when Attila Takeda has not even been in my Mightiest Governor cycle. It's that simple, I think, right? Livestream chat, what do you think? Is that a crazy sentiment? I would never let a kingdom have to fight against another kingdom that has access to different commanders. That doesn't make sense to me. Certainly not in the early game. Not in the early game. Okay? Not in the early game. All right, so we're going to time out that user. Unknown user, see you later. Yeah, bye. So let's talk about the metagame in Rise of Kingdoms, because obviously it's here to stay with these migration changes solidifying this movement. And we'll talk about this more in the migration section when we're actually looking at the rules. But if what you want to do is always be at peak relative power compared to everyone else you're battling against... Oh, hold on. I think we're going. If what you want to do is be at peak relative power, you should migrate back to a younger kingdom. For peak relative power compared to everybody else. What did we get? 4 epic heads. Was it worth it? What else? Beekeeper. 3 epic stars. Yay. Now, there's 2 ideas here. One is relative power. The other is absolute power, okay? Relative power, what I'm saying is how strong are you compared to everybody around you. Absolute power, what I'm saying is how strong is your account overall. And I would make the argument that you can have more absolute power by being in an older kingdom and having access to more commanders that are more powerful. Because guess what? Whenever you want, you could always migrate to a younger kingdom, and now you're the one with the commanders that seems like it's unfair that you have that other people don't. Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta move. That's my 2 cents, okay? That's my 2 cents. You migrate to a young kingdom for relative power. You migrate to an old kingdom for absolute power. And I think the reality is that spenders benefit most by going to an older kingdom. We have players that, like, man, they geared up and got commanders so fast being a huge spender, and their accounts are so young. They benefited tremendously by being in an old kingdom. That said, for a free-to-play player, I mean, I think there's a lot of value in skipping back repeatedly to younger kingdoms to gain more relative power. It's perfectly reasonable. This is not a criticism, by the way, of anyone's choices. More power to you for doing whatever the heck you want. Right? Like, my perspective's totally bogus because I spend a lot of money. So, like, for me, by the way, if I took my account to a young kingdom, oh my gosh, would I damage the value of my account so much. There would be so many Mightiest Governors and Wheels of Fortune that would be completely worthless to me. It would damage the value of my account an astonishing amount to go to a young kingdom. So I am super biased on this one. New boss. How'd we do? It went down pretty fast. Ooh, Savage Totem. Probably never gonna make it, but whatever. Also kind of funny that it cuts that off. See, it orients the pop-up the right way on this star, but not the right way on this thing. Anyways. Visera, good morning. Now you see why I'm not launching fort rallies. Yeah. Yeah, for those of you who just joined, I was talking earlier about Honor and Heroic Anthem KVK. And, I mean, I've been launching a lot of fort rallies. A lot of fort rallies. So is Visera. I appreciate that, by the way, man. This dude launching rallies constantly. Have I ever been to Sri Lanka? I haven't. Sounds like a cool place to go. Maybe when the world settles down, we'll take a visit there. So again, whatever migration decision you make, going to an older kingdom, going to a younger kingdom, whatever you do, like, I respect it, you know? I think the most important thing is to find a community you really care about being with. Rock is a spender's game? I mean, spending goes a huge way in this game. It's like literally the business model. A small number of high spenders fund the whole thing for everybody. Right? Like, that is actually the business model. They should take our opinions at least. Yeah. My day's going pretty well. Rock is a pay-to-win. Yeah. No, I mean, this is a... Dude, like, ladies and gentlemen, like, the business model is small number of high spenders pay for everybody to play, right? That's like, that's not even like a Rise of Kingdoms specific business model. That's the free-to-play business model, right? There's a couple approaches to that, by the way. One is that you have, like, pay-to-win, which maybe I should say this is the pay-to-win business model, not the free-to-play business model. Let me be much more clear. the pay-to-win business model is that. I'm not by the way, this is not a defense of their choice to make a pay-to-win game. That's just what the game is. Right? And there's a balance between pay-to-progress and pay-to-win. Because at some point, man, if you're in the wrong kingdom, no matter how much you spend, you're not winning KVK. Alright, there we go. Boom. Crushed it. What do we get? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Baby, baby, baby. Now that was worth showing up for. Karuak's humility. Let's freaking go. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. That was awesome. Worth it. Our kingdom is being crushed in KVK. It's kind of sad. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, so there are many levels to this game, right? There's like your account. For your account, you can sort of pay to win for the commander collection, the number of troops you have, troop training events. To some extent, that translates to KVK success. But, like, only to some extent. It's like the whole kingdom that wins or loses KVK, so... Like that, I think that's the most compelling aspect of this game. Speaking of which, here we are. Here we are in Light and Darkness KVK on our restart project. 57 million power. This is a account focused specifically on infantry at this point. This isn't... We're working toward being an infantry-focused account. And later today, we will be battling at the ruins right over here, which is why I haven't teleported. I mean, I think I'll be here. Or maybe I'll be there. Or maybe I'll be here. Honestly, it's probably a game time decision. And that should be a lot of fun. By the way, equipment-wise, should we go craft that? Should I go to special talent, the Karuak's humility now? Should I try for it? Or would I rather have a second Karuak's humility? I feel like I might rather just try for the special talent, right? Y'all want to go for it? You all want to go for it? Yo, if you want to go for it, just show me some hype in the chat, and we'll go for it. Don't spam, but show me some hype. I need... Look, with my equipment, okay? I need a little hype, okay? Somebody else has got to hype this for me, because I'm getting wrecked with equipment. Across both my accounts, I have 12 legendaries, 0 special talents. So if y'all want some equipment, I need some hype, okay? Please. Save me, please. Why? Oh, God. Okay. I mean, y'all want some special talents. Karuak's humility. Dismantling. Confirm. Confirm. Okay. Karuak's humility. Please. I mean, it's just an epic. It kind of like, it matters but doesn't matter. But please. Please. Yay. F's in the chat, I guess. I guess F's in the chat. Oh, God. Well, you know. You can't say I didn't try, okay? Yeah, Chisgule wrecked again. Hashtag pulling a Chisgule. Yep, I know. I know. Oh, God. Well, at least I got one crystal key for forging again. Whatever. Okay, so let's jump over to the mini for now. We got to do some Karuak Ceremony over here. Drop into the chat what you want us to do next, by the way. You choose, you choose, you choose. Oh, my mini's still farming. All right, you have two choices. Do you want a review of the migration rules? Or would you like me to spin the Cyrus Wheel? You choose. Cyrus Wheel or migration rules? What do we do next? Okay. I'm no fortune teller, but it does look like the wheel is the more popular choice. We will do both. We'll do everything. We're going to start with the wheel. Thank you for your engagement. I appreciate you, live stream chat. I appreciate you. Oh, BF15. Hook me up, dude. Give me that BF15. By the way, I said I was pushing honor. We are 5th for honor. I have no business being this high. I really don't have any business being this high in honor. I really don't. I started this KVK with 300,000 action point potions. I have absolutely no business being top for honor. And I honestly, I'm just trying to keep top 20. Because what's going to happen at the end is everybody's going to burst in like 8 hours. They're going to gain like 50 to 100,000 honor. Go for top 1. You know, as good as I am at the low AP spend value game, right? And I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean. Let's see here. Right? Like this kind of stuff. As much value as I'm getting from this, which is, by the way, straight insane. 90 action points for all of this. As crazy as that is, it's just too time consuming. Even if I did this 24/7, there's just no way. There's just no way. Okay. Cyrus Wheel. Now that hopefully we've got our bad luck out of the way, right? Right, chat? Right? Please. Please, Cyrus Wheel, please. Please, don't wreck me. Please. Now that we got our bad luck out of the way. If I keep saying please, do you think it works? How many Cyrus sculptures do I have? Last Cyrus Wheel, by the way, we just destroyed. Like, we crushed the last Cyrus Wheel. I don't know that I have ever had such a good Cyrus Wheel. Or wheel of any commander, is what I mean. Anna, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Chisgule, thanks for all the videos on KVK. Good luck on the wheel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Anna, bring in the hype. Yo, Anna, bring in the hype. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Okay. So, we have 22 sculptures. Remember that number. 22 Cyrus sculptures at the start of this. Ready? Here we go. Waste AP. That's entertaining content. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, free sculpture. Infinite value. The value on that is infinite. Spent 0. My return on gems is infinite. That's what I mean. Maybe the value's not infinite. Return on gems was infinite. Okay. Whatever. Stop being mathy, Chisgule, and just push the buttons. Just push the buttons, Chisgule. Speed ups I don't need. Whatever. Alright. Time for those 5 spots, baby. What do we got? Sculpture. Okay. Food. Food is actually fine. Research speed-ups I really don't need. Training speed-ups are great. Building speed-ups I really don't need. Alright, 1 sculpture. Below average. Slightly below average. Do I recommend Khan for free-to-play? You know, these days I'm leaning more towards Saladin. P.E.K.K.A. Put a phony code in. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, man. All these BF15s rolling in. I can't miss all these BF15s. I'm going to send my gold. gathering pit back home. All right, here we go. Spin away. Double star. And, hey, Universal's great. Wood I really don't need. Okay, training speed-ups are fine. Double star again. 2040 won their KV gate. Congratulations. Is Zenobia free to play? Zenobia comes from the Mightiest Governor. She is a garrison captain. I don't know that I would say she's free to play. You love your 5551 Saladin? Yeah, he's really good. The thing that really changed my recommendation from, you know, go with Khan if you want damage and Saladin if you want tankiness, is that Saladin William is a top tier march to bring. Not only does it do great damage, but it is such a team player march. Yeah, it's quite good. How long will Saladin William be OP? I think I will be using Saladin William still a year from now. Easy. Easy. That's my prediction. Write it down. I think I will still be using Saladin William a year from now. You know why? 150 rage and 20% defense to everybody nearby. Seems good. Legendary Joan of Arc, my opinion. Here we go. Also, Mulan is kind of that. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Universal Sculpture. And boom. Cyrus Sculpture. Okay. Stone. Whatever. 8 spot. Yeah. Woo. Okay. We're back in business, baby. How about 11 sculptures? Let's go. Pascal predicts Attila Takeda in 1 year from now, still using it. I'm actually trying to phase out Attila Takeda from my open field marches, by the way. I do need universal sculptures. The universal sculptures are better than the Cyrus sculptures, by the way. I could use the universal on Cyrus or somebody else. They're just straight better. Although the 8 spots are undeniable. That's 11 sculptures right there. 11 with the universal. Yeah, Pog. Get that Pog in the chat. Let's friggin' go, baby. Oh, another Barb Fort 15. Son of a gun. I gotta get in on these BF-15s. Hold on. Robot mode. Engaged. Confirming I am a robot. So, by the way, you may notice my resources have jumped up a whole heck of a lot. I transferred over like 1.5 billion resources from my farm to my main yesterday. Feels pretty good. Okay. Back to spinning the wheel, shall we? 5 spot. Guan Alex or Saladin William for free to play? Both are fine. Do you want to be infantry or do you want to be cav? That's really the question. Both are quite good. Boom. 1 sculpture. Okay. Stars. No, that was actually really good. If every time I spun, it looked like this, I would keep spinning. Random asking if we sell merchandise. In fact, we do. In fact, we do. Let's see here. Hilariously, Teespring, which is where we do that. Look at this. Look at this. The thing they want me to advertise, instead of giving me something cool like the hoodie, they're giving me the option of advertising a tote bag. Are you serious, Teespring? A tote bag, bro? A tote bag. Hold on, let me go tell my 95% male between the ages of 22 to, I don't know, like 34 audience, that there's this tote bag they can get. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the thing we should advertise. Pro tip. All right, I'm going to unpin the message. But links in the description if you want to make my way to all our merch. That's Chisgule tote bag. Man, come on. Get the heck out of here. What is that? Like, come on. Morning, EQ. Good to see you today. Hilarious. Tanner. Yeah, no kidding. All right, let's just keep spinning the wheel. Just, you know, like, come on. Who do I think Cyrus is good to pair with? That's a great question. You know, Cyrus is tricky. You need him to get targeted. So I think Cyrus E-Song is going to be the pick. Oh, God. Oh, that is so awful. Ugh. Ew. Ashira pointing out that there are some ladies in the chat. I appreciate you. When I'm saying that it's like 95% male, that's just my stats in the YouTubes. That's what the internet tells me who's watching. But I would love if we had a very nice, diverse audience. More balanced, optimally. Smeghead, I missed your super chat. How the heck did I miss your super chat? Thank you for pointing that out. Let's rerun it, because I missed it. Boom. Do you know when matchmaking for KVK2 is complete? When the 3-day timer for pre-KVK peers or later? Thank you for the super chat, Smeghead. Glad you pointed out I missed that. Okay. When the matchmaking for KVK2 is complete. When the 3-day timer to pre-KVK appears, or later. By the time your Eve of the Crusade timer is up, I think matchmaking has happened. Right? Because what happens? There's different stages. It tells you Eve of the Crusade is coming. And then you're in Eve of the Crusade, right? Matchmaking is at the start of the Eve of the Crusade stages? That sounds right. I think the matchmaking happens at the end of the pre-KVK timer, because people are still migrating around and stuff, you know? We have almost 1,000 people watching. Hey, if you're enjoying the live stream, do me a huge favor. Throw a like on the video. Consider subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. Ashera, we do have coffee mugs, by the way, in our merchandise. In my perfect world, the coffee mug would be 3 times the size that it is. They're like, you know, like regular size coffee mugs. This is kind of a cool coffee mug. Discord sent us this for being a partner, which is kind of cool. That's why they send these, because, you know, somebody's going to go put it on their stream. It's good advertising on their part. Speaking of which, join my Discord. Discord.gg/Chisgule. I was going to say, like, where we spin like this all the time. But that would not be a good advertisement for joining the Discord. You'd like a pillowcase with my face on it. Well, Decrass, that is the first time anyone has ever requested that. But duly noted. A pillowcase with my face. Don't tell me what you're going to do with that. Just say you'll sleep on it. Coffee or tea? Tea. In fact, the tea we're drinking is linked in the description of the video. It's actually the best tea I've ever had. And no kidding. I drink a lot of tea. And that is an affiliate link if you want to check that out. An Amazon affiliate link. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel. Double star. Okay, research speed ups. Hey, okay, speed ups are fine. Gold is fine. Stars, this is a below average spin. What is Ceylon tea? I have no clue what that is. Do you like PG tips? No. Free to play. Is it good to go Archers? You can go Archers free to play if you want. At the early game, you're going to struggle a little bit with all the Cav players running around. Any commander expertise plan for my account? For this account? Well, hold on. There's two things I was saying earlier. Okay, so this account, where am I going next? I got a lot of commanders here. I would have done Ramses, but as you saw in one of my previous videos, the Chinese servers for Rise of Kingdoms, they're making it so you can get gold or wheel commanders from the daily special offer. So I pumped the brakes on Ramses. Not because I don't want to expertise him, but because I think I can buy my way into Ramses. Anna, thank you for the super chat. Get 8 heads. Come on, baby. Let's get that 8 spot. We got a lot more wheel to do, by the way. Now, where would I go next? I'm looking at Leonidas. I'm looking at Chandragupta. Let me tell you something about Chandragupta, okay? Everybody who's losing their mind over the concealed dagger, but not interested in Chandragupta's third skill, or at least acknowledging that it's really good, is maybe a little bit hypocritical. I'm not trying to call anybody out, and maybe they just don't realize what they're saying. But Chandragupta's third skill is just straight up much better than Concealed Dagger. So if you thought Concealed Dagger was good, and all these people are like losing their mind over it, then you better be talking about Chandragupta's third skill. It's really good. I am considering going for this, and I'm not even a Concealed Dagger, you know, I don't know what we want to say. It's good. Concealed Dagger is good, but I'm not like one of the, you know, extreme advocates of it. The role of the Concealed Dagger, by the way, is when you're swarming. Anytime there's more than one march hitting the target, yeah, Concealed Dagger is really good. But if you thought Concealed Dagger was good, then you better be respecting this third skill on Chandragupta. So anyways, those are the two commanders I'm looking at. Leo and Chandragupta, but I'm waiting until whatever new Mightiest Governor commanders are at least revealed, and then I'll make a choice. What changed? Ezekiel Bueno, what changed, you're saying, about my opinion of Chandragupta? Concealed Dagger changed my opinion on how good this debuff is right over here. That's what happened. Concealed Dagger changed my opinion on how good it is to reduce the health of the target. Because this reduces both the health and the defense, by the way. What about Charlemagne? Rip Charlemagne. That'll be the last commander I ever do. Charlemagne. Or I'll eat my hat. Where do you buy chocolate tea? I got it from Manoa Chocolate Factory in Hawaii. Which sounds exotic. And it kind of is, because my wife and I got it on our honeymoon there, you know? So, yeah. Okay, so why was I saying Cyrus should be with Ramses, or not Ramses, with Esong? Why would I say that? Live stream chat, any guesses why I would say Esong Cyrus? You tell me. Skill damage is a part of it. But Pedro's got the answer. The answer is you get swarmed. When attacked on the map, this means you must be having a player directly target you. Troops by this commander deal damage over time in a circle area of effect. Thank you, Cortex, for moderating. Rage Engine is the other piece of the answer. That's right. So, Isong generates rage, and whenever Cyrus uses active skills, he gains stats, and he generates more rage. So, Isong Cyrus is a really sick pair. Generates rage, people are gonna want to target the Isong, and Cyrus punishes you if you target him. Just saying. My opinion. I think the same would be true with Cyrus Nebuchadnezzar, by the way. Fine pair. But the Rage Engine combination with Cyrus Isong, plus all the bonus skill damage, I mean, it's pretty sick. Isong Cyrus or Cyrus Isong? I would say Cyrus Isong. Although, we know people will target the Isong. Like, you don't want to, like, invite everybody to target the Isong. Like, you see an Isong primary, and, like, no questions asked, everybody targets that. So I think you want to avoid being, like, that targetable, you know? So I'd say probably the Cyrus primary, and you know, okay. If we look at the skill tree real quick, or the talent trees, right? Versatility is not very good, but nor is Garrison for the open field, so it doesn't matter. So from a pure talent perspective, you have the same talent options, skill and archer on the two pairs, or the two commanders, whatever. Beans and eggs. We'll talk about migration right after we finish spinning the wheel. Speaking of which, we're behind on spinning. Let's go. Here we go. One sculpture and some building speed ups. Double star is good. Sculpture is better. And, woo, 3 sculptures. Yes. That is what I want to see. Spins like that. Cyrus better with the full skill tree? Yeah, I think so. Bueno, you know what I would do? You know what's nutty? Okay. So in our video about legendary accessories, we demonstrated that the Horn of Fury, which generates rage, is even better on commanders that generate more rage. The reason is that if you are making a commander go from like a, you know, let's say 10-turn cycle to a 9-turn cycle, that is a lower percent increase to their damage than when you make them go from like 6 turns to 5 turns. So in other words, the more frequently you fire off your skills, the better it is to go a turn faster. Okay? Cyrus generates a ton of rage. Isong generates rage. Horn of Fury generates rage. You go full skill tree, dude, it's out of control. That just gets better the faster you fire off your skills. Mehmet or Mulan? I would say Mulan is the team play. Hannibal Barca good for rallies and arc? Not really. I would use them in the open field. In the early game, they might be good for rallies. But you're probably better off with, like, Mina double C as a rally early game, I feel. What do you think, livestream chat? Constantine or Saladin? You're an infantry main? Well, I'd say Constantine if you're an infantry man. Constantine's a great pickup. Alright, let's keep spinning. Does filling the hospital lower your seed ranking? I don't think it does. I don't think that trick works. Plus, it's like billions of resources, and it's probably not worth it. Hannibal is Charlemagne 2.0. Technically, Hannibal is the original Charlemagne. Although, Hannibal Barca is still good for one thing, okay? You'd be surprised. But for players that don't have a big diversity of commanders, if you're an Ark of Osiris and you're battling in the middle, Barca's really good. AoE damage, massive debuff. People are using Barca, and that stuff works. I'm not saying that's good late game, but early game, it's a fine choice. Lu Bu is the Barca 3.0. Here's the thing. 50% defense debuff is the best defense debuff in the game. Don't talk about my poor Hannibal like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, just keep spinning. Let's talk about Hannibal. Oh, I thought we were going to land on the 8th spot. Come on. Well, at least we got some speed ups out of the deal. Okay, Universal Sculptures, very good. Building speed ups is less than good. And right next to that 8th spot again. But I'll take 45 hours of speed ups. I need troops, whatever. Good early game, but not later for the 3.0. Yeah, I will say yes, but I think that if your Ark of Osiris team has one Lu Bu in the swarm on a building, that's still worth it. Like, there's always a role for that. Whereas my Barca, like, his debuff's not good enough. Like, his debuff is good. It's really good. But it's not more than some of the other debuffs. And I don't think these debuffs typically stack. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I checked that. Lu Bu and Sunset is very good. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Eli, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. We're spinning the wheel. Having a good old time. Shall we spin again? Charles Martel, it's a great commander. It's a great commander. Wheel spin in flight. Universal Sculpture, that's a good start. What else? Okay, Stone is kind of lame. Stars are good. Sculpture is good. Sculpture is great. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. 3 sculptures. Let's go. Would I recommend Zenobia for free-to-play or low spenders? Are you a Garrison captain? If you're a Garrison captain, Zenobia is amazing. But if you're not garrisoning, I don't know that I would recommend it. So the question becomes, who are you pairing with your Zenobia? And what are you garrisoning? Which is the better pairing for Esong? Ramses? Artemisia, Nebu, or Cyrus? I'm kind of on the Cyrus plan right now. I think that Nebu is also exceptional. I think that Ramses is also exceptional. But I think I would rank them as... Cyrus 1, Nebu 2, Artie 3. Scooby Snacks, thanks for the super chat. How long after Mightiest Governor will commanders be available in Card King? Seems like it's about 3 months of waiting before a Mightiest Governor commander shows up in the Card King. It's a long time. A Chisgule Gaming fanny pack? You know, Silverback, that's a great idea. I would wear that during streams. Heck, I might be wearing one right now. You couldn't tell. Six months after? Says Pascal? Holy jeez. I thought it was more like 3 months. Okay. Let's keep spinning. Training speed ups. Stone. Stars. Okay, Sculpture, that's better. And Sculpture, yeah! Bringing it home at the tail end of that. Let's go. A Chisgule Gaming face mask. Actually, we do have those in our merch. We do have those in our merch, but if you look in the store, the picture they use for that is so dumb. Like, all of the face masks look like diapers. It's honestly kind of amazing how little, I don't know, review went into the pictures. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, what they should do is have the face mask open instead of, like, in like a little bundle where it just looks like a diaper. Like it just does. You'll see when you look at the store. Linked in the description. Cyrus 5511 enough. Yeah, you could use him. But the big synergy with Esong is when you have him expertise. That's my assumption when I'm like, Cyrus Esong is the jam. You know? Okay, why am I getting all these Discord messages? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. All right. 5 more spins. Let's go. Universal Sculpture and gold. Okay. Stars is good. And right next to the 8 spot and a sculpture to round it out. All right. Let's go look at the total number of sculptures we pulled down today. It's a pretty good number. Not gonna lie. Right after this is done, by the way, we're gonna talk about the migration changes. And after that, we're gonna do Karuak Ceremony and answer more of your questions. All right. Can I join a rally? Dude, are they gonna fail this BF-15? Do they have enough people for this? Should I join this? If I join this, will it be enough? They better not fail. They better not fail the Barb Fort. Uh-oh. I don't know. Might be enough. Might not be. Guess we'll see. You got 2 8 spots yesterday? Very nice. Ooh, Honey Badger rally. Gotta get in that rally. Barb Fort rallies. Heroic Anthem KVK. We're pushing honor for those of you that just joined. We're currently 5th. We're trying to maintain or gain, at the very least. Shout out to Night Howl. Esong value? Yeah, expertise it, baby. Let's see how we did on Cyrus. What do we got? Boom. We started with 22 sculptures. 15 of these came from just the tiered rewards. Cyrus or William? I would say William is the better team player, March. Definitely William is the better team player, March. Let's smash the button. Boom. What do I think of Zenobia Esong? I think you really want a 2nd infantry commander instead of Esong. Was it only 17 sculptures from the wheel? I think it was a few more than that, but it's still pretty low. Better luck next time? Yeah. The first time around, we had some crazy luck. Crazy luck. So, Cyrus is great. Pun not intended. However, if you max the first 2 skills, what does the 3rd skill give you? You can reduce the skill damage of the target by 20%. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. The damage factor when you're attacked, that's not bad. Okay. Okay. I could see it. But I really am angling towards maybe another Archer March these days. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, we got Baba in the chat. What in the world? Hello, Baba. Hope you're doing well. Let's get some hype emojis. Let's get some hype emojis and welcome Baba to the chat. How's it going? Oh, my. Dude. We do have 1,200 gold heads. I don't know where I'm going to spend them. We're waiting for new commanders. I'm pretty hyped about Cyrus, though. I'm pretty hyped about Artemisia, honestly. I'd like to expertise her, but I'm just waiting to see what new commanders show up. All right. Migration. Migration changes. Baba, thanks for the super chat. How's it going? Man, we're chilling. We're chilling. Chisgule, did you already spin? We did spin. Yes. Baba starting with the super chats. I know. I know. You know, I will say, Baba, you might be interested in joining the Legendary Guard. In case you haven't seen, the pictures from our Legendary Guard get hung on the War Room, which is kind of cool. So, you know, if you wanted a photo hung up on the wall, you could join that Legendary Guard if you wanted. We rotate through our legendary members up there. Anyways, with that said, let's go back over here. All right. All right. Yes, that was the War Room. The War Room. Those portraits hung. Hold on, I'll go back over here. Figaro 1010. Continuing the chain. Thank you for the super chat. Hold on, I gotta move myself. I'm blocking the super chat. There we go. Ah, the War Room. So we are in the process of building a Hall of Heroes to use for our live streams. A scene much like this one in our castle, and we're going to be hanging the portraits of our Legendary Guard members in the Hall of Heroes. For now, they're hanging in the War Room, but our membership program has a couple tiers. The Honor Guard tier makes your name in green. You get the badges, you get the emojis. The Elite Guard tier gets you access to a Discord chat room with me in my Discord server, discord.gg/Chisgule. Links in the description. The third tier is the Epic Guard, and we play games with the Epic Guard. We haven't done that yet, so we're going to do a bonus session for December because we missed it. So we'll do like 2 sessions for December, 1 for January. It's going to happen really soon. It's got to be soon. God, I'm so far behind. KVK crushed me. And then the Legendary tier. I mean, picture on the wall, baby. Anyways, let's go explain how this works, shall we? Shall we? Governors have happily made use of the immigration system since it was first implemented. Fun fact, when they first implemented migration, you could do so in the middle of a KVK. There it is. Oh, bravo, Baba, bravo. All right. Yo, let's get those hype emojis. That's so funny. Welcoming the newest member of the Legendary Guard. All right, brother. You got to get me that picture, whatever picture you want up on that wall. And it'll hang in the Hall of Heroes. That's too funny. Too funny. Oh, gosh. A picture of your choosing. It could be whatever you want. It could be your YouTube channel. It could be something for JWM. Whatever you want, man. Yeah, and make sure you join my Discord if you haven't already. Discord.gg/Chisgule. You go to the connections section of your Discord menu, and you link up your YouTube, and then it'll automatically put you in the special chat rooms, which is kind of cool. Okay. Here we go. So KVK Season 1, for us, you could migrate during the middle of KVK. We got crushed. Whole bunch of people migrated in to take down the content creator. Man, in Kingdom 51. We were between... We were in a corner kingdom, and we had to battle Kingdom 52, who has OV, by the way, Ark of Osiris Season 1 and 3 champions. And we were battling against another kingdom that had Noon, who... I mean, the dude is the strong but quiet type, you know what I mean? We got pretty crushed. So anyways, thankfully, they made it so you can no longer migrate in the middle of a KVK, because I think that really throws off the balance of your KVK matchup, obviously. Also, oh, it was so savage. I mean, we had people migrate out in the middle of the KVK to the other side. It was gross. It was just gross. I can't even handle it. Okay, so let's talk about what's happening. A kingdom's status will be determined by their current season. Each season is split into an off-season and a battle period. Battle periods are when the kingdoms can enter Lost Kingdom. Off-season periods are the time between each battle period. Okay. Preparation season. From the beginning of a kingdom to the occupation of the Lost Temple. Season 1. Occupation of the Lost Temple to the end of their first Lost Kingdom. Season 2 is the end of KVK Season 1 to the end of KVK Season 2. Season 3 is the same sort of thing, Season of Conquest. From the end of KVK Season 3, Light and Darkness, and onward. So my kingdom is in the Season of Conquest. My restart project is in Season 3. For perspective. Okay. Immigration rules and optimizations. If your current kingdom is currently in their preparation for their preparation season or Season 1, current immigration rules apply, but you cannot immigrate to a kingdom that has already finished Season 1. So, let's see. If you cannot immigrate to a kingdom that has already finished Season 1, and that is Lost Temple through their first Lost Kingdom, the end of it. The restart project, when KVK 3 ends, becomes Season of Conquest? Yes. Carthy, that's what will happen. Road to 200,000 subs? Yeah. Oh, you know it's official. Baba's now the legendary Garb member. You know we're officially on the way to 200k. Oh, God. Okay. If your kingdom is currently in KVK Season 2, so basically from the time that KVK Season 1 has ended to the end of that season, you can only immigrate to other kingdoms in the Season 2 off-season period. So if you're in KVK Season 2, you're stuck in KVK Season 2. You cannot migrate to an older kingdom, which is kind of a weird thing. Okay, let's keep reading. If your kingdom is in Season 3, you can only immigrate to kingdoms in the off-season period for Season 2 or 3. So you can go to another kingdom that's in Light and Darkness KVK, well, leading up to it, or you can go back to KVK Season 2. Wait, off-season period of KVK Season 2. Yeah. Right. Off-season period of Season 2 of KVK is before you've entered KVK. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. 4. If your current kingdom is in the Season of Conquest, you can immigrate to any kingdoms in the off-season period, the Season 2, 3, or the Season of Conquest. So you can go to another Season of Conquest, you can go back to KVK 2, you can go back to KVK 3. Rules regarding Imperium don't change. So the thing that I just find so confusing about this is it's doing basically the reverse of what I would have expected. I would have expected more constraint from players that are in super old kingdoms going to super young kingdoms. Because if you're in a super young kingdom, you get really wrecked by these players that migrate back. You could go to KVK 2 again. Right? So if you're in Season of Conquest, you can go to the off-season of KVK 2. And the off-season of KVK 2, by the way, is the time from the end of KVK Season 1 up to the KVK 2 pop. So you can still go back to KVK 2. These changes will take effect on 3/25. So plenty of time to migrate again beforehand. That is true. You got a lot of time to migrate if you feel so inclined. So this is really the last time to migrate to a super old kingdom if you want to skip KVK seasons 1, 2, and 3. Or I guess, yeah, that's right. But the thing is, I don't think those are seasons of KVK you should skip. See what I would have protected, and again, I'm not the developer, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not looking at the same data they are. But I would have protected this sort of sanctity of KVK 1, 2, and 3. So that you are never battling against a kingdom that has commanders that you don't have access to. My opinion. And then in Season of Conquest, if there you're battling... I still would try to protect people from battling against kingdoms that have commanders you don't have access to. But, like, if there were ever a time to start mixing people up, it's after the first 3 seasons of KVK, not the first 3 seasons of KVK. Right? I would basically say, like, we are protecting the new player experience all the way through KVK Season 3, the end of it. And then after that, you're all Conquest anyways. That's how I would do that. Yeah, nobody wants to battle against someone who has commanders that they don't have access to. Straight up. My opinion. And by the way, if what they're going to do is start making it so that you have to battle against kingdoms that have commanders that you don't have access to, then the thing they should do with the cycle of commanders is release the counter to a commander before you release the actual commander. Does that make sense? So what I'm trying to say is, if you're going to make people battle against players that have commanders you don't have access to, 1 or 2 Mightiest Governor cycles before a new commander comes out, you should have the counter already released. So the counter, yeah, Theo before Attila. You'd have to, right? I don't know, that makes everything backwards. So that at least players get access to the counter sooner, not later, right? I don't know. It's crazy talk. All in all, I mean, the migration rules, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish. It's not to say that they're not accomplishing anything. I'm just saying I don't know what they're accomplishing. Zenobia counters everything, though. Currently, anyways. Sort of. Archers are pretty savage. Archers are pretty savage against Zenobia. Oh my gosh, they probably wrote it wrong, like all the skill descriptions. Very funny. Very funny. Let's go to our restart project, shall we? Not restart. Sorry, farm. Ooh, queue up those materials. We'll go over to our farm. We gotta complete the Karuak Ceremony. Attila was a mistake, so is Zenobia. Reverse W, thank you for the super chat. So if I'm in KVK Season 6, will I be able to go in a Season 2 KVK? Yes. Let's see. I don't remember that. Anyways, system. There we go. All right. If you are in Season of Conquest, yeah, you can go back to Season 2. You could do that. Okay. Oh, hey, free spin on Cyrus. Let's do it. What do we got? This is now my farm account, by the way. Training speed-ups are nice. 400 gems. I'm going to definitely spin it again. Ha-ha! Legendary sculpture. Okay. You know, one and only EQ. I agree with you. They should rework Hannibal Barca. I actually communicated that opinion in a video over a year ago, if you can believe it. What I suggested in my video literally over a year ago, which is kind of wild, was that they should make one simple change to the conquering and leadership commanders from the original release of the game. And that one simple change would be to make it so that all their skills that are cities only, they should be, pardon me, cities and strongholds. Easy fix. Easy, 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 easy fix. Do I need the experience? I don't know what I need here. Do I need experience or would I rather have the action points? I guess I'd rather have the action points. Chisgule, get a Bitcoin wallet and you'll donate some Bitcoin. Nice. CPO new rally meta? Oh boy. My farm is stronger than your main. Dude, my farm is pretty stacked. I have so many speed ups, it's outrageous. Properly outrageous. Oh, nice. All right, Baba sent me the picture. That's awesome. Oh, man. All right. I got to crop it to fit in the picture frame, but then we're going to put it in the Hall of Heroes. That's awesome. Send him a quick emoji. All right. It's a pretty sweet picture, by the way. You'll have to see it in the Hall of Heroes in my next stream. Later today. Later today, you'll get to see that. It says the off-season of Season 2. The off-season of Season 2... It's worded really weird, so the confusion is warranted, I think. So it says... Let's see here. Off-season... Each season is split into an off-season and a battle period. So it says Season 2 is from the end of Lost Kingdom 1 to the end of Season 2. So the off-season of Season 2 is the time from Lost Kingdom Season 1 ending to Lost Kingdom Season 2 popping. So the Season 2 off-season is before the battle season. It says up here, off-season periods are the time between each battle period. So off-season for Season 2 is, again, the time after KVK 1 ends to the pop of KVK Season 2. So you can, in fact, migrate back to KVK Season 2, from what I can tell here. No worries, Baz. My pleasure. I'm glad you said something, because I'm sure lots of people are wondering the same thing. Would I consider selling my farm account? No. In part because I'm using it. And I think I have a need for multiple high-power accounts. But also because it's attached to my main account. So there's no way for me to sell one without the other. So not only do I not sell accounts, I also need this account. And it's attached to my main. Why am I not doing the hardest difficulty? Because I would need a rally to actually beat it, I think. And I just didn't want to mess with that. I don't want people to waste their AP. Can you migrate to KVK 1? I don't think so. Aren't farm accounts against terms of service? Not to my knowledge. How are you defining a farm account? My farm account is kind of like an additional main account. I don't just farm resources. Although if you did, I think that would be fine. You just can't sell them. You missed Richard? What do you do? Just go for Esong. Why don't they just lock the newest commanders in KVK Season 3? So... I think that would be really great. I think it would be really great if they allowed migration to younger kingdoms, but they were more strict about when you could use a commander. Rather than being pretty loosey-goosey, which is how they are now. I mean, I want people to be able to use the commanders they have, don't get me wrong. But I don't know that it's fair for someone who has all these old commanders to be battling against someone who's never had a chance to get them. So right now, and I'll show this to you. Right now they have these tiers of when commanders are usable. But I don't think that is constraining enough. It's 140 days for Alexander the Great. It's 140 days, I believe, for Edward and Tamaris, who I've got to scroll down to find. But they're on different Mightiest Governor cycles. Like, one is older than the other. You see what I mean? It's 310 days for Attila Takeda. And also YSS Theo, but those are on different cycles. And also Chandragupta. And also Zenobia. You know what I mean? Yeah, 310 days you can use all commanders. And I think it's fine to have a period where it's like, now you can use all commanders. But I would probably protect the sanctity of KVK Seasons 1 through 3. That's a long period of time, though, you know? It is a very long period of time, but I get it. By the way, we have the Battle of the Peaks bundle available now. A lot of crystals in there. Pretty sure this is identical to the Pass bundle, so I don't think I'm going to get it. Am I going to get a free barb over here? Am I also going to hit this barb? Lilith might also implement locks on commanders. Yeah, they could do that. Oh, free barb. Hey, look at that. I'll go make sure I can actually beat it here. Put a second march onto that. Let's keep going with the Karuak at the same time. I might have to put another march over there. Awkward. Uh-oh. I gotta get... Darn it. AoE and Heroic Anthem KVK is kind of savage. Alright. I needed to send help. Zeldris, welcome to the Honor Guard. Let's get those hype emojis welcoming our newest member. What a day. 2 new members, including a legendary guard member. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. In fact, Baba's still here, the newest legendary guard member. But why a whale with all commanders' expertise should migrate from an old kingdom to a younger kingdom? No challenge. All Mightiest Governors with the same commanders you already got. Good whales need new aims and things. Baba, I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%, and that was the premise by bringing the Smash Squad to Kingdom 75. We wanted to have access to the latest and greatest commanders pretty much as soon as they land. We wanted to be ahead of the metagame, not behind it. So for a proper Kraken or whale to go to a younger kingdom, you are definitely harming the value you get over time from your account. Because there's all these, wheels and events that give you things you don't need. Figaro says, I'll go anywhere there's good leadership and organization. I think that's been the premise of Kingdom 75 as well. Right? Like, when a player with a younger account talks about coming here, we'll be pretty transparent that, like, dude, in Heroic Anthem KVK, like, if you're not already T5, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. But once you get your T5, it's going to be a really cool place to be. And, by the way, we'll help you get there, right? Like, we do kingdom buffs very regularly. Also, looks like somebody was made the fool. Ooh. Wonder what's going on there. People just want to go beat noobs. I mean, what I will say is that if you do go to a younger KVK or a younger kingdom, the advantage is that for people that are low spenders, you do gain a lot of relative power, and you can go get another crack at some of the commanders that you haven't expertised yet. Right? So for players like me and Baba, and not that I'm putting myself in the same class of spender as Baba, but for players that are, you know, already max spinning the wheels, max doing all the events, like, you would not want to go to a younger kingdom. Devils, what's good? Oh gosh, somebody's farm killing, which is why they were made the fool. Okay, well, they're probably going to be swarm zeroed in a matter of minutes. Just popping in. Good to see you. Hey, you feeling better, Devils? I know you were kind of under the weather earlier. Alright. Let's use this march. When do we get more than gems? Honestly, nobody knows. Fantastic. Oh, good. Glad you're feeling better. That's awesome. What Lost Kingdom am I in? We're in 506. You can tell that up over here. This number right over here that I'm circling with my pointer. See, here's my pointer. Bringing it up to the upper left. This number here, that tells you the Lost Kingdom number. Why have I not expertise Minamoto? Because this is a farm. I mean, yeah, this is a farm. That felt like a pretty big investment into a farm. Although, by the way, I mean, Negan has expertised his Minamoto on his farm, so I guess I'm slacking. Okay, so Chisgule versus Baba, who would win? So, I mean, dude, Baba's got he's got to have some crazy equipment. He's got to have some crazy equipment at this point. The audacity? Uh-oh, what did I say? Or was that a reaction to Negan expertising his Minamoto on his farm? I mean, as much as I want to go spend, I don't know, what is it? 180 bucks on a farm? Riz. Oh, okay, about Negan. Cool, cool, cool. Baba, I did see you had an ARC victory recently. The JWM ARC team looking pretty solid. Kingdoms in the 1800s are hitting 310 days. Gosh, time flies. I can't believe how many kingdoms there are. Now you wanna talk about Rise of Kingdoms in the future of the game, right? Let's just hypothesize for a moment about older kingdoms. Because some number of older kingdoms, players quit, players migrate, right? So over time, you're gonna have some of these really old kingdoms where, like, the Mightiest Governor sculpture wins are nearly free compared to anywhere else you could get them. It's going to be really interesting when that happens. We're maybe like a year away from that, where some of the really old kingdoms, like, you could get a lot of sculptures. Baba saying that it's a thing of luck also. The question, why don't I do Ark of Osiris? So the reason I don't stream our Ark of Osiris matches is that I felt like they are entirely too revealing of our strategy. And it's one thing if somebody else showcases us playing, but it's very different when you see like what I'm actually doing with my account for the whole match, if that makes sense. Like it's astonishingly revealing of how we play. Baba says when I have all the legendary sets finished, then I'll show it. Nice. Okay, Baba, here's a question for you. Okay. For literally like, how long? 6 months? The only way you could get access to the legendary sets was from VIP, pretty much. How do you feel about these events showing up that make it so easy to get the legendary sets now? Like, before, the legendary set was extremely exclusive, right? And it seems like by the time you could get enough of the fragments to actually craft the sets, now, like, boom, they're available everywhere. It's still hard. Figaro says, I was buying VIP every week. Yeah. And you finished 8 pieces during the events. Yeah, no kidding. I finished a bunch of pieces during the events as well. It was astonishing. I'm talking about hard to obtain. They're still hard to craft. Yeah. Materials, even if you buy them every day and win all the events, you're still gonna need materials. Yeah, materials are the bottleneck for sure. I mean, I'm sitting on a lot of patterns right now that, like, I don't know when I'm gonna ever craft them. Is Cyrus debuffing the target? Yes, I believe so. Yeah, Figaro finished 8 and then bought the Vanquisher bundles for all of them. Yup. Yeah, Bob pointing out, but you're right, in the past it was harder to get the legendary blueprints. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, for my account, I have enough materials saved that I can make both of the KVK legendaries that I pick up from the shop, from the season coins. From the season coins? Is that what I mean? I think I mean from the conquest coins. Yeah, the conquest coins. So on my main, I'm going to get the infantry helmet and infantry weapon. And I will have enough materials to craft them both at the end of KVK, but then I'm pretty much going to be tapped on materials. Gecko thinks that's preparation for them to drop a higher tier of equipment. He's correct. He has to be. There will always be a new chase in Rise of Kingdoms. And the easiest chase that the developers can add to the game is higher tiers of equipment. Right? That's the easiest chase. Now, with that said, you can tell that they actually planned. They planned way in advance that they were going to add these. This was planned way in advance of when they actually appeared in game. You know how I know that? You know how I know that? For every item slot at the legendary tier, there is one item that is a part of a set. Uh-oh. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. All right, that was the live stream fairy. Had to answer it. But it wasn't actually the live stream fairy. It was Chisgule Mini who took the phone and dialed me, which is hilarious. Sorry about that. I'm getting... Yeah, hold on. It's future me calling. What's that prediction, Chisgule? Calling about that car warranty. God, I hate spam calls. You know the one I'm talking about. All right. I must have a preset. There we go. Okay, so where was I? For every item slot, there's a legendary that's in a set and a legendary that's not in the set. So when they released all the new legendaries, you'll notice that there was no legendary helmet not in a set. There was no legendary weapon not in a set. And then here they are. So they were planning that for a super long time. So long they've been planning that. My thinking anyways. Hey, I mean, so we got the live stream fairy in the chat here. She dropped an apology, which is hilarious. I mean, I'm sure the live stream would enjoy seeing Chisgule Mini if she did make an appearance. Would you like to see Chisgule Mini? We'll see. Chisgule Mini might be eating lunch or who knows what. But maybe we'll have Chisgule Mini show up on stream in just a little bit. The live stream fairy does not play Rise of Kingdoms. Yeah, Chisgule Mini is eating her lunch right now. Okay. She's got to finish her lunch. Night Raptor, welcome to the Honor Guard. Let's get those hype emojis. New member. New member. Let's go. Idea. Couldn't they add or make tech in KVK Conquest be able to focus on troop type? Low spenders could focus on infantry versus big spenders get all. So they do that a little bit. Let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean here in Heroic Anthem KVK. On the crystal research. So you got to get this baseline war technology. Once you get past this, over here is where you could kind of specialize in one troop. But I hear what you're saying, that if they pulled that forward, it'd make it easier to kind of power up. This is not a bad idea. Do I like the new Mightiest Governor Stage 6? Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. I think it adds a lot more variability to how Mightiest Governor goes. I like it. I overall think it's a good idea. Now, because we arrange Mightiest Governors in our kingdom, I mean, like, it doesn't really impact us very much. And I don't know if there are still haters out there of the arranged Mightiest Governor, but man, it's really worked out well for us so far. It really has. I don't know when the next Lohar's trial is going to be. My voice is gone? Yeah, well, we're working on it. We got some hydration here. We got the beverage of warriors, seltzer. I swear, I never liked seltzer. I never liked seltzer until, I don't know, like literally 7 or like, all right. Now I got another timer going on. Really? How do I have so many timers? Hold on. Thank you. Go away, timer. What in the world? I wonder what my timer was for. What the heck would I have set that timer for? Oh, I think instead of turning off my timer this morning, I might have refreshed it. All right. I am still sponsored. But by still sponsored, we mean there are specific videos that are sponsored videos. But I disclose that I make those in basically every video I do. Why is Mightiest Governor delayed so much? It's every 2 weeks. So basically, like, every other week is a Mightiest Governor week. That's pretty often, honestly. Oh, your alliance leadership just gives the top Mightiest Governor spots to their friends? Yeah, that's a tough situation. Takeda's still legit, yes. Takeda's a great commander. Mightiest Governor and then Arc, and Mightiest Governor then Arc. Yeah. The repeating schedule of Rise of Kingdoms, the rhythm, the heartbeat. I'm giving Mightiest Governor only to my friends, says Zeldris. Yeah. Will I ever do another restart? Probably at some point. For now, I kind of have a lot to do. But at some point, I probably will. A Saladin Esong Garrison build for KVK 2. Okay. Saladin Esong Garrison build. So what are you garrisoning against? Archers, I take it? So you're going to want a lot of anti-skill damage? Pay to win, that's how Mightiest Governor works. You're right, but in our kingdom, we flip the script. We determine who's going to be the winner based on your contribution in KVKs. And so people say, like, hey, I'd like this commander. And then we look to what their contribution was in KVK, and then make a call. And that determines who gets sculptures and how many they get. Now, another system I've seen that we don't use, that I don't think we want our kingdom to use, is DKP, Dragon Kill Points. And the reason that I don't think that makes sense for our kingdom to use, and I'm sure there are ways to do this well, I just haven't put much thought into it. But the way Dragon Kill Points, or DKP as a system works, is that every time you do certain things, you get points. And then depending on how your kingdom works, you bid on different rewards. So the more points you have, the more points you could bid, and the highest bidders win whatever the thing is. Whether that's a Mightiest Governor win or, whatever. But I think just keeping it, like, the thing that matters in our kingdom is contribution in KVK. That is field takedowns, that is dead troops. That's it, right? We give you a little bit of value for resource gathering, or not gathering, resource assistance. We give you a little bit of credit for honor. But, like, to win KVK, we need people that fight in the field and send their troops to die. So that's the thing we reward. Yeah, if you don't have somebody dedicated to the data, rip. Yeah, definitely. Is Saladin Richard a good combo? I mean, it's very tanky. That's very tanky. If your Richard is like 5-5-1-1, that's pretty decent. You're missing out on a lot of effectiveness, though, from the infantry stats on your Richard. I mean, YouTube is definitely... It would qualify, for me at this point, more like main job, not even side job or just for fun. Although it is really fun. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. I get to stream in front of hundreds of people playing mobile games and talk about them. I mean, if that isn't the coolest freaking thing on the face of the earth, I don't know, man. This is pretty cool. I mean, we got 834 people. Thank you all for being here. If you're enjoying this game, throw a like on here. Consider subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. Do I think Rock is dying? No. I don't think Rock is dying. It's still a top-ranked mobile game in the app stores. People are upset with some of the changes. I get it. But in general, that is frankly a vocal minority. And there's still a massive number of players joining the game every day. Every day. And, like, don't take my opinion for that. Just look at the App Store ratings. Do I ever run out of ideas for YouTube videos? No. No. I plan out my week in advance. I have a whole week planned ahead. There are 0 times where I'm like, oh man, I need to make a video right now. Nah, I plan, dudes. Why is my live stream funny to watch? I mean, it could be because I talk about having an imaginary friend named CPO. And because occasionally I enter into robot voice mode. Boop, boop. Alright, let's crank out some more AP. Let's smash this. Smashy, smashy. Wait, CPO is an imaginary friend? You haven't caught on to CPO, my imaginary friend? I mean, dude, being a YouTuber is great. I talk to my imaginary friend, and I have hundreds of people that I'm talking to when I'm streaming. It's awesome. We all get to play the game together. That's why I use, like, the word we all the time. It includes you. It includes our imaginary friend, CPO. That's great. You thought CPO was real? Maybe if we believe enough. Either an imaginary friend or ghost of the Roman general from 2,200 years ago. I mean, CPO is actually a commander in Rise of Kingdoms, for those of you that are confused. But for those of you that have been here before, you know that, you know, technically CPO is real. You know that technically, when I experience an issue with the live stream, I'll talk to my friend CPO about, you know, he manages that sort of stuff, why things are failing. Because CPO is supposed to have all that stuff covered. Oh, I better send a couple marches on this. Also, why don't I get a rune? What am I doing? Oh, I have an AP recovery rune? That's fine. I don't need a battle rune. Whatever. It'll be fine. To Hannibal, he was quite real. Sick burn! In war, are you not afraid to show the enemy the plans of your alliance? It seems to really not matter. Rarely is there anything that I will say or show that is catastrophically bad to have revealed. Rarely is there anything that I will say or show that you couldn't just figure out by looking at the map. When is Attila in Card King? Well, let me queue up this next Caligore, and then I'll show you. Here we go. Smash the Caligore. All right. So if we look at this map, Attila and Takeda are roughly over here, like 340-ish days in. 340-ish days in. So I would guess like 3 months after that. So like 400 days in, they'll be in the Wheel of Fortune. Or not Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, the Card King. Oh man, my Minamoto is getting kind of wrecked. Bring Chisgule Mini onto the stream. I have a suspicion she'll show up after lunch. Just a suspicion. Have I maxed Cyrus the Great? I have not. I'm probably going to need to bring an extra march. My AoE is going to hit that for sure. Wheel of Fortune is better value. Card King is less value, but more choice. That's the trade-off. If my wife played with me, would she pay to win? No, she would not pay to win. She would definitely free to play. That's her style. That is her style. I think both of us are very aggressive savers. Which is funny because you see me spend lots of money in Rise of Kingdoms. But both of us are very aggressive savers. And so I do not think she would pay to win in a mobile game. Not a chance. Alright, here we go. Let's smash this Caligore. We're almost on the last level. Send another march just in case. Attack or speed? I mean, if you're an Ark of Osiris, speed is really good. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a problem. I aggroed this barb. I better send another march. I guess I could have done that without sending the other march and just let my Boudica get wrecked. Either's fine. For sound, I'm using Stream Beats. Stream Beats is copyright-free music. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Is my farm close to T5? Yeah. Oh, dudes. If I wasn't dumping resources into my main... If I wasn't dumping resources into my main, look at these speed ups. Hold on. I mean, I'd be fully T5 over here. I don't think YSS is a great commander for free-to-play. Unless you want to, like, Garrison in KVK Season 2 or 3. I guess Season 3 is when you could use YSS. With all your users, you have more power than Baba. I mean, maybe if we added up the power of everybody watching the live stream, we'd have as much power as Baba. Will I get T5 on my farm? Yeah, eventually. It'll just happen over time. Do I like the YSS active skill? Absolutely. Can I read your messages? Hi, Ebo. How are you today? Allergies are straight up the worst. Anyways. Here we go. Final boss. This should be pretty easy, honestly. I'm not even using an army expansion. I probably could have done this on hell difficulty. Probably should have done this on hell difficulty. But whatever. I figured it'd be better to do it on the lower difficulty than to not do it at all, you know. I am currently not playing other games. I'd be open to it. I just haven't really been playing any other games. I kind of don't have much time for it, as you can imagine. And holy jeez, we got a new member up in here. Yo, let's get those hype emojis welcoming Logan as the newest member of the channel. Let's freaking go. Nice. Victory. Conquered. Claim all these goodies. Beautiful. Then get my farm back out gathering again. The magic of being in KVK with your farm. Look at these resource nodes. Level 8 gold. Yes, please. How about level 8 food? Yes, please. Level 7 gold. Look, I mean, this is just magical. Magical. Such a resource gathering. Warpath is the future? Could be. I'm quite confident that I could move in on Warpath as a game if that was a thing that I really felt was necessary. But this game, I mean, you know, this whole channel is pretty dedicated to Rise of Kingdoms. I mean, we made the all-in ROK play quite a long time ago. I mean, if you want some of the best Rise of Kingdoms content around, we put a lot of time into our commander guides and all the things that help you learn the game. Like, that's what this channel's for, you know? Where possible, we try to support it with math and facts and data. All the good stuff. Will there be a war in this live stream? You know, that's a good segue to reminding everybody that we will be live later today. That's right, literally in, let's see. Wow, I can't believe what time it is. In like 5 hours from now, 4 hours from now, we'll be live. Time flies when you have fun. We have been streaming for 2 hours. Unreal. Let me check on the, let me check on Chisgule Mini to see if she's showing up for the stream. Hold on. Let's see. Mini coming to stream now? Question. Let's see what the response is. Just do a 10-hour stream and don't stop. Yeah, that's more of like a KVK war thing than, you know, an Ancient Ruins or in 5 hours kind of a thing. As a free-to-play, what's the best thing to do before KVK? Gather resources, train troops. How many gems do you need in Wheel of Fortune? Oh, hey, you know what we need to do? We're really low on gems now. Hold on. We're low on gems. Let's fix that. Super value bundle. Let's get the geared up bundle. Here we go. It's funny, like, when the geared up bundle first came out, I was not a huge proponent of it. But now that you get half your troops back every KVK, the need for speed ups is diminished pretty substantially. You love the music? Awesome, thank you. Music courtesy of Stream Beats. What did I think about the migration update? We did talk about that earlier. I think it's rather curious. All right, $20 bundle. Hey, Chisgule, top ranks, honor rewards, and heroic anthem. Yeah, we can show you those. Let me finish buying this real quick. Which one to expertise between Wu and Constantine? Probably Constantine. Wu was really good. But I think Constantine is going to be better for some specific scenarios, like Attila Takeda, that you're really going to care about. Westy, good morning. Good afternoon. Talk about the layouts of New Kingdoms. Has the layout of New Kingdoms changed? Have they changed? How is the layout of a New Kingdom different? All right, let's put that away now. Is Boudica good? Definitely. How do I recover from being zeroed? We've got a video on that. Step 1 is to make sure your account is in a safe place. Like, is the kingdom still safe to be? Let's see here. Nobody reinforcing from too far away? Excellent. Yeah, one day at a time is how you recover. All right, my friends. Oh, wait. Livestream fairy response. Oh. The only response I got was Mini coming to stream now was okay. We might be getting a Chisgule Mini in just a moment. When is the next war? Tonight. We're live streaming later tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like 4 or 5 hours from now. Oh, you logged in and there was a fate changer? That sucks, dude. It definitely sucks to get zeroed. Show me KVK Alliance power. We are not even the strongest alliance in this KVK for what it's worth. We're sitting at number 2. 13.7 billion power. C9N at number 1. 16.4 bill. GSB, 12.3. HKL, Season 2 Ark of Osiris Champions, 11.7. Now, we could look at individual power as well, which I think is kind of interesting. Let me join this rally first. Okay. GSB, the alliance that has Maverick, at 1.2 billion power. My god. Crazy Daddy, number 2. Camel from the Smash Squad, number 3 at 226 mil. Steven from C9N at 218. Uh-oh. Here we go. All right. Hold on. All right. How you doing there? You have a nice lunch? Chisgule Mini, everybody. Oh yeah, you still got some lunch on your hands there. Yum. Looks like that was tasty. Let's see if I can move the mic here, get the shadow out of there. There we go. Yeah. Hey baby, what does the lion say? Rawr, nice. What does the dog say? Woof woof. That's very good. What does the cow say? Moo. Good job. Yeah. She's so sweet. I can't even. I know I said this like a million times. But King of Armenia said that having a baby girl will melt my heart. It's 3,000% true. She's like going after my headphones here. Hey. Is she 5111? No, she's expertise. But we're leveling her up, you know? We're leveling her up. And on that note, we're going to head out for now. If you enjoyed the live stream, consider subscribing for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. Throw a like on it here. Are you blowing kisses goodbye? Bye-bye. You want to blow some kisses? Maybe just pinch your mouth instead. Okay, that's funny. All right. We'll be streaming later tonight. Until next time, my friends. You have fun. Smashing the kingdom. All right. You want to wave bye-bye? Bye-bye. That's almost a wave.